Now we're going to prepare a trial balance and financial statements from the information that we use to do our journal entries and post to accounts. So this says this was all for the month of June. So I'm going to change my financial statements to say June 30. And we're going to get the balances for this out of our T accounts. So I'm going to get cash balance and the accounts receivable balance, prepaid insurance, office equipment, drafting equipment, our building, and the land. And then accounts payable has a credit balance. So we'll take the balance from accounts payable, the balance from notes payable. Common stock also has a credit balance. So the balance from common stock. Then dividends have a debit balance. So we'll take the balance from the dividends account. Service revenue has a credit balance. We did not have any wages expense, and advertising expense and repairs expense both have a debit balance. Okay? If your trial balance is prepared correctly, these two numbers will be exactly the same. So our numbers are exactly the same. We're all good. Now we're going to make our financial statements. So we have our service revenue of $42,200, advertising expense of $3,833, and repair expense of $925. So our net income is service revenue minus all of our expenses added together. I'm going to bold these for formatting. I'm actually going to do that on all of them. Okay. So now we're going to do our retained earnings. We're not giving any information for retained earnings, so that number is 0. We add net income, and then we want dividends to come in as a negative number. So I'm going to put equals, and then I'm going to put the negative before I bring dividends over from the trial balance. Now for the ending retained earnings, I can add all of these columns. Because I put dividends in as a negative number, it's going to remove it. So our ending retained earnings is $27,962. Okay, now we have cash. And I'm going to try to copy this down and see if it works to bring those over. And it doesn't work. So I'm actually just going to type these in. For some reason, I'm having formatting problems with these columns. Okay, so we add up all of our assets. And that is not what that row sums to. So I have no idea what is going on with this Excel file, but that is not what these numbers add up to. There we go. So accounts payable and notes payable. We have our total liabilities. And then we add our common stock and our retained earnings. Here we add up our total liabilities and our equity accounts, and we hope that our balance sheet balances, and it does. Okay, so that is how we do a trial balance from the T accounts and then make financial statements from a trial balance.